Hello, nearly with you, just one more minute to go. Good morning, everybody. How are we all? All good? Hopefully you've had a good week, good weekend, and at least it's nice and sunny outside at the moment, so that's nice. Well, today I was decided to go with Let's Dance by David Bowie, and I've been listening to lots and lots of different music, different things on the radio and CDs and things like that, and listening to the words and trying to find something that's really nice and sort of happy and uplifting at the moment. And then I just thought, this one would be great because it gets you moving a little bit as well. So yes, you will have to watch my awful dancing, okay? But hopefully you're going to join in as well. So I've chosen a song that's got words that are repeated in different places to hopefully make it a little bit easier. And I have typed up the words, back to front. But yeah, you can find those on the Inspiration Creative Facebook page, and then you can just print them from there and read them out. So that's quite handy. Right, so first of all, let's have a look at some of the signs that happen again and again. So the first one is let's. So that's the same as allowed and not allowed. So it's all to do with shaking your head, so it's let's. Sorry, I should say, just to remind you, when you're signing, you use your writing hand as your pointing hand, your main doing hand. So you can just copy as we go along. So let's, like that. Index finger of each hand, and we just get that in each time. Let's. Now dance is, you've got to imagine you've got two legs and it's a person, so you've got two there. Dance. So we've got let's dance. It's quite quick each time. And then the other one that we use is sway. I like that one. Sway. And then I think that's the two that come up the most. So let's have a look at how they go in order. So we've got let's dance, and then put on your red shoes. So we're going to say your, got your hand as a fist, your red shoes. So it's like you've got a shoe and you're putting your foot into it. So put on your red shoes, and then dance. So we just did that one. Dance the blues, and that means it's kind of like sad music, I guess. So we're just going to sign that sad music. So let's dance, put on your red shoes, and dance the blues, sad music. And then let's dance again. Let's dance to the song. So we're going to have song. So it's instead of opposite of dance, we're going up here now. Song. And no, it's not swearing. It's fine. Song. They're playing, so we can hear, on the radio. So to the song, they're playing on the radio. So if we have a try of those four first, and then we'll have the music with it as well. So let's dance, put on your red shoes, and dance the blues. Do, do, do. Let's dance to the song they're playing on the radio. Okay, ready? We're going to try that with the music. Okay. Hopefully. Hang on a minute, have we got to fill all this in now?
Yeah.
I'm not going to dance yet. We'll save that for the end because that's a bit special. Yes, Pete's hand there. You're going to be dancing at the end as well. You have no choice. It's a long intro. Ready? Let's dance. Put on your red shoes. Dance. Sad music. Let's dance. Song that you can hear on the radio. Okay, stop there. Okay, next one. Let's sway. So it's important that you look like you're having a good time. So you can't do it, let's sway. That doesn't work. It's got to be, let's sway, and get into it, get your shoulders into it. Right, while colour, so normally you would sign colour with one hand, but when we're signing a song or we're trying to show that there's lots of colour, or do two colour. So it's a C on both hands like that, and then you're going to sort of circle around. So while colour lights up your face. So we've got light from above, but this is about the colour lighting up your face. Okay, so let's put those two together. Let's sway while colour lights up your face. And then we've got let's sway again. Let's sway. Now, in the next line, we say sway again. So we just carry on. So, let's sway, sway through. So if I show you with a flat hand, I've got my hand down flat and I've got my hand on top and I go across like that, sort of through. Sideways view, upside down view, that view, there you get the gist. Okay, so sway through, and then the crowd, if you imagine all of your fingers are people, so you've got a crowd all around you. So sway through the crowd to an empty space. So empty means there's nothing there, so we're going to say nothing, like that. An empty space. So what I've done is I've just drawn a square, but in front of me. It's like a room. So to an empty space. So put that together. Let's sway. Sway through the crowd into an empty space. Okay, we're going to try that little bit with the music and then we'll put both of them together. Okay, just that bit, okay? Let's sway. Colour. Right, and again. Let's sway. Sway through crowd, nothing, space. Okay, stop there. Okay, deep breath. Right, so just to go back over that with just the words and the signs, then we'll use the music. So back to the top. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues, the sad music. Let's dance to the song they're playing, you can hear, on the radio. Next bit, let's sway. Let's sway while colour lights up your face. And let's sway, keep it going, sway through the crowd to an empty space. Okay, you ready? We're going to try that all the way through from the top. Okay, go for it. Minus the huge intro. Skip through the intro a bit for me. I've got to save my special dance moves at the end, you see. I'll build it up. Okay, ready? Let's dance. Your red shoes, dance. Sad music. Let's dance. Song that you can hear on the radio. Let's sway. Colour lights up your face. Let's sway. Carry on. Through the crowd to nothing space. Okay, yeah, stop there. Brilliant. Okay, so we'll use that again a little bit later on. So next part is if you say run. So we'll do that again. If you say run, I'll run with you, which is with you, but we're not going to sign that. I'll run with you. So imagine that's me, that one's you, together. Okay, so again, if you say run, I'll run with you. And then if you say hide, which is like this, hide, you can see it face on hide. If you say hide, we'll hide. So we'll is this, because this one's me and this one's you. If you're over there, it's like that, we. It's a different direction. So we, me and Pete over here, or me and the person next to me. So, if you say hide, we'll hide. So we'll put those together. If you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Okay? That bit's not too bad, is it? So let's try that little section. Hang on a sec before we do. I've got to say hello to Wilfred Jenkins and hello to Sue Child. It's been a long time. Hope you're okay. Cool, let's carry on. If you say run, I'll run with you. If you say hide, we'll hide. Okay, stop now. Hopefully you got that bit okay. Now next bit, because my love for you. Now, don't really sign because, we use the sign why, because we're asking a question. Why? Why is that? So why? My love for you. So we do that again. So what you're doing is you're getting your thumb and your forefinger and you're turning it so that your forefinger goes to the top of your shoulder like that. Why? So that it is question, why? Why are we going to hide? Why are we going to run? Why? It's because my love for you. So 2 hands for love. If you're signing like, just one, like, love. So because my love for you. Now, next bit we can use one sign for the whole line. So, would break my heart into. I'm going to do that. Would break my heart into. And you've got to use facial expressions as well. So there's no point going, because that doesn't work. It's got to be, will break my heart into. It's a little bit of eyebrows there. Right, so do that again. Because my love for you would break my heart into, see the eyebrow? If you should fall. Now falling, again you've got a person, so that would be fall over, or someone's falling from the sky, or drowning, that sort of thing. So, to fall, if you should fall into my arms, what I've done, if you should fall, land on my hand, into my arms. So it all kind of comes together. So if you should fall into my arms. Cool, one more time. If you should fall into my arms, and the next bit, tremble, tremble, like, so you've got your index fingers together there, like that, like a flower, flower. So we used that in our song last week, flower. And again, you've got your thumb, index finger, and it's like you're sniffing a flower, flower. So, if you should fall into my arms and tremble like a flower. That's a bit slower, that bit. So, can we try that bit with the music?
Yes.
Because I love you. Break your heart. Into my arms. Okay, stop there. Right, now I'm just going to sit down. My leg's gone slightly to sleep here. Bear with me. That's better. Right, so we go through all of that verse. So if you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms and tremble like a flower. Excellent. Try that with music now. From that part of the chorus, so if you say run. Good luck trying to find it. save yourselves, wait for a bit. Okay, say run. Run. Say right, if we go right back to the beginning and put both those parts now together, so that's right back to the start.
Without intro.
Let's dance. Yeah, without the music at the beginning. Still saving myself for that special dance routine. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes. Dance. Sad music. Let's dance. To the song. Here. Radio. Let's sway. While color lights up your face. Let's sway. Sway through the crowd to an empty space. Right into the chorus of verse, sorry. If you say run, I'll run with you. Sorry, I missed out I. If you say hide, you'll hide. My love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms, tremble like a flower. Okay, let's stop there. This could actually turn into a little bit of a lip sync as well at the same time. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the photo for this, but I had a massive streak down my face, which was all lipstick, and it was like trying to clean that off after was a lot of fun. So now I've just got this one, look. Bit better, bit easier. Right, next bit. So we're going to start again with Let's Dance, and then Let's Dance, so that's nice and easy. For fear, so fear. So if you imagine your hands just there and it's like, you know, you can feel the nerves. For fear, your grace. Now, I've looked at this one a lot with Pete, researched it, and in the end I decided I'm going to stick with beauty. So normally, grace would mean sort of like celestial help, I suppose, or grace, that sort of thing. But it's actually... he's talking about the woman that he's singing about, so it's her beauty, really. So, there we go. For fear, your grace should fall. So we'll just have a fall straight onto the hand this time. So do that again. Let's dance, and then let's dance. For fear, your grace should fall. And let's dance again. Let's dance. For fear... tonight. So tonight we're going to close the curtains. If it was day, we'd open the curtains, but tonight I'm going to do that. You can do night, but it just looks a bit nicer doing that. And that's okay. When you're doing songs, you can change it a little bit because it looks a little bit like a hand dance, so that's fine. So, for fear, your grace should fall. Let's dance. For fear, tonight is all. So that's all, but what it means it's the only time they have. So we're going to sign only. So you're just going to come up from behind your hand, only, like that. Only. For fear, tonight is all. Now let's sway again. So let's sway. You could look into my eyes. So my eyes are here, like that, and your eyes are there. So they're going to look at each other. It sort of looks like that, but across. Look into my eyes. You could look into my eyes, and then we've got let's sway again. Let's sway. Under the moonlight. So because we're under, we don't want to sign under, we're going to have a look up because we're showing that this is where we are. So under the moonlight, sorry, hand too high up there, moonlight. What you're doing, you're using these two to show a crescent moon. Moon. It doesn't really look like it there, but it actually is, I promise. Moonlight. So, under the moonlight, the serious moonlight. We actually went through the whole of that verse there. So let's do that again. Let's dance, for fear your grace should fall. Let's dance, for fear tonight is all. Let's sway. You could look into my eyes. Let's sway. Under the moonlight, the serious moonlight. Right, I think we're ready to give that a try. But before we do, have a little break. So a little bit of information for you. Remember, you can find the words on our Facebook page, which is Inspiration Creative. And I would quite like to hear ideas of songs that you're thinking of that would be good for this time. So what do you got to think? It's got to be kind of slow enough for people to be able to manage. And there shouldn't be any kind of talk about, you know, rude things like, you know, kissy things. Okay, you've got to keep it safe for the children. And maybe something that's quite uplifting. So I've got a few more ideas. I've got one from Brave, which I really love, which will be a good one. I've got a few others as well, so we'll mix it up a little bit. But share your ideas with me. Also, please do send us photographs of you joining in signing. That'd be brilliant. Or maybe even videos. You can pop them over to us on WhatsApp and email, that sort of thing. All the information's on our Facebook page anyway. Right, now you've had a rest, we're going to try that last bit from the start of that last bit that we just did.
Ready?
Go for it. So the next bit goes straight back into the if you say run. So we'll just practice this bit by itself again, and then we'll put those two together. Okay, I'm just going to do a really quick time check.
23 minutes past.
Oh my goodness, I do waffle. Okay, you've still got enough time to watch me dancing. That's quite important. Right, if you say run, let's go back over that bit. So if you skip back a teeny weeny bit for me. Okay, go for it. That's a sway. Under the moonlight. Right, if you say run. If you say run, I'll run with you. I'll run with you. If you say hide. If you say hide, we'll hide. Because I love for you. Break my heart. Break my heart. If you should fall into my arms, okay, put those two together. So yeah, put there. The music's not behaving. Right, if we go back to this section just here, so we do verse, chorus, and then we've just got one more little bit to do after this. Yep, that's done. Fear, grace, fall. Let's dance. beer tonight is all. Let's sway. Let's sway. Under moonlight. Serious moonlight. If you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms, okay, stop there. So last bit is mixed up of things that you've already done. So you already know these bits. So let's dance. Put on your your red shoes and dance the blues. Sad music. Let's sway under, look up at the moonlight, the serious moonlight. So, and then we've got let's sway, and then it changes to let's dance, 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 and that's the end. So if we just try that last little bit, because it mixes things up a little bit. There's a little bit of chance of thinking. Hand dance there. Ready? Your red shoes, dance, sad. Let's sway. On the moonlight. The serious moonlight. Got a break there. A little bit more. Opportunity dancing, looking out some moves here. Right, let's sway. Let's sway. And one more. Let's sway. Then it's let's dance. And that's it. Okay, I think you are now ready to go all the way through from beginning to end. But it's quite important that you can stand up so that you can move a little bit too. So I'm going to stand up here. Let's move this out the way. Oh look, Pete's joining it. Are you come to join in?
No.
Oh.
Bit of cramp.
Right, okay, ready? From the start. Elaine. Oh, well done. I'm sure you were brilliant. Absolutely perfect. Well, if you're interested, I'm going to film it one more time and it's going to go on our YouTube channel.